Do I got a what?
Another video.
Well, I'm making another video right now.
Oh, you're making another one right now?
Literally right now, Dad.
Oh.
Starting right now. Part 2. 2002 CRV AC maintenance. Just to recap, I've gone through the fuses. I thought there was a fuse on the inside. I'm not too sure. I thought there was an AC fuse on the inside. Check if there is. If not, check your relays first. You know what? Even quicker would be just to rip down here. You got to pull off this plastic stuff. You know, before you can do anything, got to get the plastic off. Come down to your one wire connector that goes to your AC compressor. Disconnect that. See if you got power there. That's the ticket here to seeing if it is your clutch. If you got power there and your clutch isn't clicking in, your coil's probably bad. It could still be that you have low pressure in your system, and that could be an option, but I would say it's most likely your clutch, as these seem to be a problem. So we're back. I have got the new pulley on. Thank goodness it worked. I'm not sure what the difference in the bearing designation meant, but the idea of that bearing race fit on the shaft. I got the coil in there and hooked up. It is really hard to see in there too much, but there's a red wire that comes from the coil. You can't really see it. What that wire that you see is my ground wire. I just hooked it up to one of these outside bolts. You might be able to see it right there. Not really. But anyways, I threw my ground on there because my old ground wire, as I was working on it, had snapped off. So maybe there was a problem with that originally had caused this not to work, but I don't think so because it was hooked up. So I've already tested it out. I'm just showing you guys the recap. I got this thing to work. So this is a 2002 Honda CRV. I'm not sure if the Sanden is the stock AC compressor on these or if it's already been switched out. But anyways, I hit the scrapyard. I found a 2007 Acura RDX that also had a Sanden. I believe that compressor that I took it off of was a TRSE 650. I won't quote me on that. I'm just throwing numbers out from memory. Something like that. That came off a 2007 Acura RDX. I made it work on my 2002 Honda CRV. The pulley was about a mil or two bigger, but I don't believe on the actual spot where the belt runs it was bigger. It was just this kind of lip right here that you have to make it over with the belt. So it was a little tighter getting the belt on. It wasn't really that bad. I set the air gap. I had to use a bigger washer because of the gap you guys seen and the difference in the plates, in the clutch plates before. So I had to use a bigger washer and grind it down and sand it down a little bit to get that 3 mil gap. As you can imagine, that was not easy trying to sand down a washer. But I did it, got her sanded down, and well, let's quickly turn it on. Why not? I'm pretty happy with myself having fixed my AC clutch for 10 bucks. I think the old lady's gonna be happy too. You got the keys, big guy? So, yeah, just thought I'd share with you guys. First video ever, rough, raw, uncut. All right, started up the old serve. AC's off right now. Everything's looking good. Not sure if you can see it from there. Kind of hard to see. But the clutch is just hanging out like it should be when the AC's off. Go ahead and activate air conditioning. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, yeah. Daddy's getting laid tonight. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. That was part 2. I know there was some minor errors in part 1. Just random shit that I said that probably wasn't totally factual or missing bits of information or whatever, but I'm not going to edit it and include it in there. I'm just going rough, rugged, and raw. If you want to know anything, you can ask in the comments, and I'll try and get back to you, but I'm probably going to go fishing, so we'll see about that. Anyways, have a good one, YouTubers.